Y254. Imagine.
Many thanks for keeping us company. Before we took that break, we had discussed a few things, and now we move to our discussion tonight, where we want to see what is happening to our Harambee Stars, including the very coach that we have, Cristiano Ronaldo case, among others, and what happened in the Champions League. Welcome if you just tuned in. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
Good to have you here this Friday. I hope mmekuwa poa hiyo wiki yenye imeisha. Najua wana Arsenal mmefurahia. Same as watu wa Blues. Sisi watu wa Man U tuko mahali. We still have hope. Now, coach wetu wa Harambee Stars hajalipo for like 3 months. Now we're in the 4th month. And now the same frustration is trickling down to the team, Harambee Stars. I saw them train and then wanarudi home, which is a shame because they should be like somewhere together, wana train, wanalala hapo. Then this thing of them training and then going back home, it's really a shame. And I want to get your feelings, beginning with you, Triza. How do you feel about this?
I think it's rather unfortunate, especially for the coach, that you have this dedication to work with the team for 3 good months. I think he's very persevering. For 3 months without pay, even on a personal level, I think 1 month would be enough for me to go for a demonstration or something. Yeah. So I think it's rather unfair for FKF or maybe a senior management that is supposed to take care of the payments. And yeah, he has the right to give them this ultimatum that by 10th October, if they do not pay him, then he can quit.
Yeah, we have 5 days to the deadline. And Robin, how do you feel about this problem?
Okay, what I can say, it is a disappointment.
Yeah.
Looking at the way that we kicked off the campaign to the qualifiers.
Yeah.
These are the things that make Kenyan football never grow. Issues come up, and then it's so outright that they say that the government will be responsible to pay the coach,
right,
and then the federation, the perks and the allowances the players will get from the federation. But now, listening to Moendoa, the chairman of FKF, it was a shock, because I can't imagine 4 months. That's a lot of time, and I know, let them do something, because looking at the games that we have,
yeah,
I wish hii kitu inge come up before we even start playing. Like now, people came to the stadium saying that let us support the game from the first game to the last one. But now look, the side shows. Hata saa hii game ya Ethiopia hii, I'm telling you, fans hawata kuja stadium. Because yeah, now tukianza side shows mapema hivi, I don't think we should do anything.
It's all about money. It's all about money, yeah, everywhere. Ian, what's your feeling on this thing, having our coach a foreigner who has not been paid for like 3 months? He is here legally, not like others that are being chased, and he hasn't been paid. How do you see this?
I mean, thank you first for having me. I think I need to start by correcting my friend Robin that fans hawatakuja. I mean, looking at Harambee Stars' previous like 3 performances, I think us fans are very motivated to come out, and I'm hoping that we shall come out again as we did against Ghana. But having said that, I think it's unfortunate that our coach has gone for that long without pay. It's also unfortunate that the national team is quite short of funds, as the FKF president alluded. I was surprised that according to the Sports Act, the government should take responsibility of all the costs around the national team. Yeah. But then if you look at it, if we left these things to the government, then probably we wouldn't go to Ethiopia. So it's unfortunate that the funds that the government has pumped in are not enough, and I'm really hoping that this can be sorted out through funding from other stakeholders, like sponsorships. Although we can't have a sponsor's image on the jersey, but so it brings a challenge. But I think this needs to be sorted out. But having said that, I think Minye is the most dedicated coach I've seen in Kenya. in quite a while, because even if you look within the first week that he came to training, he had known all these guys' names. So I mean, he's a very dedicated coach, and I'm happy that he has gone for that long, and I'm hoping that he can push on at least to qualify for AFCON. Then we can sort out these things.
Okay, actually for the last 2 matches we have seen his performance, and we could see he's someone who will take our team to higher ranks, considering that Kenyan or Harambee Stars for that matter, we have not been performing as required of us. Robin, why do you think the government, if it is the government as it's being said, it should be paying these people? What is happening? Because tax has been increased. We should be seeing the Minister for Sports coming up and saying what is happening.
There is this one thing we call goodwill. For you to do something, you have to have goodwill to do it. Let me tell you, we have a new CS for sports, Hillary. You know, Chester.
Yeah.
Do you see? The government must have some goodwill, because like now, what I propose is that Harambee Stars, all the teams, they must be made property of the government, because they sell our image out there. Like, but now telling us that a coach is not paid. Either they tell us where the money is so that they can give a ransom to the coach. Right. If he is being paid 1 million a month, let him be given 4 million, Bob. But telling us these many stories, so much English but not doing anything, that does not go so with the fans. And let me tell my friend Ian, the motivation, like now I'm a fan.
Right.
My motivation to go to the stadium comes from the top.
Yeah.
If the federation or the government does not have the goodwill to do it, like now me nisikie sahi leo ati Wanyama hajalipwa allowances za game ya Ghana yeye tuliwin. Sasa nitaenda kufanya nini stadium? Na mimi natoa pesa yangu kwa mfuko, napeleka hiyo pesa inaenda wapi? Hiyo 500 mimi nitataka ku lose iende kwa mfuko ya mtu. The fans must be watakuwa demotivated, and I'm telling you, you'll see if these side shows don't cease. I'm telling you that the Ethiopian game versus the Kenyan team, only 10 fans will come out, and I'm telling you on record, Mr. Ian.
Teresa, will you be going to watch this match? In any case,
Kenya versus Ethiopia.
The match between Kenya and Ethiopia, because it's coming down and these things has been happening.
I'll really be so interested, and I'll be more motivated if they win against Ethiopia away.
Yeah.
Now, if Sebastian hasn't been paid, we want to believe the FKF president is being paid. What's the difference?
True.
You can't put all the eggs in one basket.
So they want to pay the FKF president and they don't want to pay the coach.
No.
Why do we have him then?
Let me tell you, there's a Kiswahili msemo inasemaga mtu vuta blanketi kwake. When you are sleeping, two of you, hautakubali mtu wewe usikie baridi. Now the FKF president, mshahara yake haiwezi kuwa na shida because ako karibu. Yes, but mwenye hata enda kwa Coffers kujua mshahara yake ameletwa na watu, si ndio? That process naweza taka kujua inafanyika gaje ndo aset on this coach na yeye ajui yeye ana apply, unaona? So now the salary for the FKF president si noma, lakini for the coach, wacha coach alipwe, wacha mwendo wa kwanza atulie. Mimi naweza prefer hivyo, let the coach first be paid and then FKF wasort mambo yao.
Yeah, actually kazi ya FKF president ni kuangalia maslahi ya everyone mwenye ako kwa docket yake. Let's shift gears and move abroad. We're hoping something good will come out of this, because it's quite a shame. Now Cristiano Ronaldo ameandamwa na mashida. Now a case or an incident that happened how many years? Close to 6 years ago?
9.
Yeah, since 2009 to now, it has now come up again, and he's in trouble. And we are like, okay, there's that hashtag movement, Me Too, but again, why now, Ian? Why now? Why now when he's very much prepared to play against Manchester United?
I think it's not the first time we've witnessed this. I think even in the local circles you've heard of someone who's being followed up on a debt he took close to 20 years ago. So it's a common practice, but to me I think celebrities need to have a way of tackling this, because it's something a celebrity expects, because there's a lot of interest in you. Guys know you're being paid, guys know you know, if today I woke up and said probably Cristiano took my land somewhere, I may probably gain more followers. So these are things that celebrities need to deal with, and to me I think Cristiano is strong enough to deal with it, but then again, having said that, I think footballers also need to check on their habits. Sorry about that. We've seen footballers who've engaged in practices that probably are not, acceptable. So I think it calls for responsibility amongst footballers. Yeah.
All right, Teresa, how do you feel about these problems that are coming up to Cristiano?
I agree with Ian. It's a thing about relating with a celebrity, and I believe this lady, considering it's been like 9-10 years ago, now she believes that bringing up such an issue might give her a following, as Ian said, and also there's also the financial aspect.
Right.
But on another perspective, thinking about legally, I think Ronaldo is still innocent until proven guilty, because what you see online is, I don't know, Ronaldo was with this lady in a certain club, they were dancing, holding hands, that kind of intimacy shows that they were friends.
Right.
So claiming that she was raped would call for valid, solid evidence.
Actually, if I could read his tweet, which you can see from the screen there, I firmly deny the accusation. That was what he said, and he refused to have committed any crime, and that was like, just you said, since 2009, and now the case is coming. If it was to be tested again, there's nothing of so that can happen, because we know if it's a rape case, it has to be very, very, very serious, and it has to be like it's now. We have to test it to be true. I want us to finish with that matter. Do you think Cristiano is coming out of this, Robin?
Let me tell you, once I heard that there are some rumors about to implicate Ronaldo, what I did is to go and Google what relationship they had with Catherine. And I'm telling you, the pictures are there, that they were indeed friends. And the lady, the Me Too movement, I can quote her saying that she went to the hospital and she said that there are things, the medical report showed what. Let me tell you something. Don't be so quick, because I respect women. Don't be so quick to dismiss this lady.
Right.
Because one thing, ladies do have that thing in the heart to just play down. But these movements in the US and in the humanitarian movements, they do counsel you, and they come to ask what happened.
Right.
And the lady is demanding for about $400,000.
Yeah.
Those are about 400 million Kenyan shillings.
Right.
Na sasa pia following. What I can say is this: let the Department of Defense, kina intelligence, do their research, and then Cristiano, if he is clean, don't follow these tweets. Kila mtu jitetea, lakini wacha ukweli ukuje. And looking at the pictures, I can say they were nice friends. There was this, my friend, he's called Nevis Wakaberi. We were discussing the matter together, and he was so quick to say Cristiano is a nice man. He's in the field. I told you, boss. I told him, boss. This is there is the
Cristiano in the field.
The Cristiano in the field and in the backyard. So let's give time to the law, and then we'll see what can happen.
All right, let's just touch on one area, the Real Madrid losing to CSK Moscow, and Cristiano was not there. Is it now evident that it's true these people were relying on Cristiano, Ian?
I can't say they were relying on Cristiano that much, but looking at Real Madrid, since Zidane came in, they haven't invested in top quality players. They were just bringing through players from the academy, young Spanish players like Akina Asensio, Akina Isco. So you see, in my opinion, I think this is why they're struggling right now. And in my opinion, I think they'll struggle more if they went back to their old philosophy of bringing in top talent, top stars who are already established. Probably they'll get back up. But this is the Champions League also. I need to commend CSKA. Any team in the Champions League is there by merit. They are not there by fluke. So we expect to see more of these, funny losses, unexpected losses, like Manu drawing with Valencia. Valencia is a top team, you see. So we expect to see more of this.
All right. Real Madrid held about 72% of ball possession in the field, and yet they lost. Teresa, how do you think this was to Real having to lose to CSKA?
I believe it's a major frustration, and I believe even the players had this perception that we are a strong team. There's no way CSKA can beat us. So it's a bit, it's totally frustrating, and the fact that Ronaldo was missing out in the game, it is also another factor. In as much as he's only one player, his presence in the match is really significant. So I believe that's another thing that could have led to their loss.
As we finish, Robin, do you think Gareth Bale will be a difference to the Real Madrid team since Ronaldo is long gone?
Madrid have to play with the fact that they don't have Cristiano Ronaldo. The time when was that Juventus at Real Madrid, the guy used to be a pointer, and then everybody could know that we have a finisher. So now what I can say, let them groom someone. Like now, they pick Benzema and say, let this guy be our sharpshooter. Because the way they are playing, looking at the accolades that Modric has taken, Modric can't carry a team. Benzema can't carry a team on his shoulders alone. So let them just look for a pointer. Even if he plays a lesser role, there's someone to assist him. Because now everybody is so disappointed. The investors are cursing and saying that Madrid is making us lose money. So let me say this. Madrid, they have to find someone who will fit the shoes of Cristiano Ronaldo, and then they will be back in the winning list. And it's very dangerous. Right now, Madrid risk getting eliminated because the way they are playing, even in their home leagues, they are in a very big danger.
Yeah, it's an embarrassment since they are the champions. And
True.
Ian, as we finish, do you think Real Madrid this time round will have something to celebrate?
I don't see them winning the Champions League trophy. The other stronger teams that have come in, winning that for a fourth time in a row, it will be quite tricky for them. But probably they'll get to the semis or quarters. But as I've said, them having not invested in top quality players in the past like 3 seasons will take a toll on them either way. Yeah, so that's what I expect this season.
All right, many thanks guys for coming and making it Sports Friday a fun to us and to our fans. So we're hoping like tomorrow Manchester United playing Newcastle, they will have something to celebrate. We don't know the future of Jose Mourinho, but we're expecting that things will be okay with us. I know Arsenal, they are happy. They are a happy team. They are a happy fan because of what they're doing. But in the end, it's football. All right, many thanks for coming, and back home, many thanks for keeping us company. They have been my guests, Teresa Munyeki, Robin Mwenda, and Ian Mandela. Myself, I am Dereva Hillary. See you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend.